The Ford Motor Company manufacturing process is only evident today in education. 400 kids come to one class, go through the same stuff, and then they get out. We need exam at the entry level, not at the exit level. With internet, with open world, open courseware, the learning models will change altogether. I don't know how many of you have seen MIT's open courseware. There are about 2,200 courses on the net. And if you look at some of those courses, you realize that someone sitting in India or in Brazil or in Mexico is not going to do much better. There is no need for every teacher to come up with their own course. It's okay to get the best of the best and copy. It is open courseware. That's what it's meant to be. You can modify a little bit, and some of these things can be taught very differently. There are even experiments that you can do on the net, including chemistry. You'll be surprised. You can learn chemistry experiments on the net, see the color of the liquid and all that, and mix liquid and do all kinds of things. This will change the way we think of education. Health. Health systems are in a mess all over the world. Very expensive, difficult to manage. A few years ago, I had a little problem with my foot, and I was admitted in the hospital in Chicago. Nobody could figure out what was the problem. After about 2 days, they realized I had some kind of an infection. And when I came back home after 2 days, I had 27 different bills from hospital. X-ray, this test, that test. So then I sent this to insurance. And I started getting mails from them saying, this bill will pay 84%. The other bill will pay 79%. The fourth bill will pay 100%. This went on for about 9 months. And this is in a computerized world, where everything is computerized. Took 9 months to settle. And then you wonder why in the US, 16% of the GDP goes to health cost. Information is not organized, not properly structured, not delivered at the right time, in right format. Telecom is going to do that. Create large databases for health, create commonalities. There will be special search engines, and all that data would be available at one place. Today, my health data is spread in about 15 different places. Doctors and labs and hospitals and you name it. Similarly, governance. How do we get birth certificate, death certificate, land record? Who keeps land record? What is the status of land record? Are those land records in good condition? Are those reliable, dependable? All of this will require different kind of communication technology. With satellite imagery, mapping, there is a whole new dimension to land records. And land records are very critical for any economy because that's the asset people can use to mortgage and borrow money. All of this, on one hand, would go through transformation in terms of processes, re-engineering of services, and all of this is going to be available on mobile. I have a mobile phone on which all kinds of financial services are available. Banking, money transfer, advertisement, coupons, ticketing, loans, microcredits, micropayments. This is going to be the key driver for tomorrow. In other words, in the future, we are going to be moving from voice to data, talk to transactions, and from shared services to personalization. Everything is going to be personalized. All my profiles will drive my behaviors. People will know what I buy, when I buy, how much I buy, and that will dictate what kind of ads I get, what kind of coupons I get. My spending behavior would be known. So on one hand, you are talking about privacy. On the other hand, you will lose your privacy. And you will have this contradiction. So the vision of telecom technology today is going to drive the lifestyle of tomorrow. It is no longer about telecom technology with bits and bytes or with chips and fiber optics. That is all given. It is all about re-engineering for massive change, not for incremental change. Everything we do today, according to me, would be done very differently in 10, 20 years to come. And that's not too far. How do you get admission in school? How do you open a bank account? Do you really need to go to a bank? How do you pay for your mortgage? How do you buy your shoes? All of these things are going to be re-engineered only because of telecom. And as we begin to re-engineer these things, new software will be developed, new products will be developed, new systems will be engineered, new traffic patterns will be devised. To me, the vision of telecom is all about transforming our lives in the 21st century. The real telecom revolution is just about to start. We think 3 billion phones was the revolution. Wait till you see what is going to be the real impact of telecom on our lives in the next 10, 20 years to come. I hope this gives you some idea of the nature of the things to come. Telecom is indeed an enabler. It is an instrument for massive change, change in everything we do, and it is also an instrument about creating new jobs, new opportunities, new wealth, and creating process, a whole new process for nation building. So don't look at telephone as an instrument to talk. It is really the instrument that's going to drive everything you do. It is almost here. The other day, last week, I was with some people in semiconductor business, and they gave me a little chip. I was going to bring it here. I forgot. This little chip is basically the movie of tomorrow. It's a little chip that big, which is going to go into a telephone, and you can project from that chip movie on the screen. What it means, the movie industry will change. The projectors are basically going, because now satellite dish is put in, you download digital movie and you can show movie digitally. But not in too distant future, movie would be on your cell phone, multiple movies. And you want to watch it, you will just do this and you will watch a movie. If you want bigger screen, you will go a little further. Lot of these things are mind-boggling, but they are all here. It's already happening, but it's happening in a very subtle way that we are not really quite conscious of the change around us. And I think the real vision of telecom is all about transformation. Thank you.